I'm Terry from Mackenzie Cole by Terry, and today we're going to make some bows with the fabulous ribbon I got in from Deco Exchange. This is their monthly subscription box, but some of these ribbons you can buy separately that I got from there, and they may still have some. I'm not sure. You just have to go and check and see what they still have. I put together some combinations for us, like this one, and this one, and this one. Love that. And we're going to go ahead and get started on making a couple of different types of bows. Like this. I use an Easy Bow Maker to make my bows. I'm just going to load up my ribbon holder here. We're going to start with this bow. We're going to do a 3, 2, 1. So this is going to have 3 loops on each side. This will have 2 loops on each side, and this will have 1 loop on each side. So we're going to do a 3, 2, 1. Let's get started. You want to make sure that you have your zip ties or your chenille stems, depending on what you want to use. I go ahead and trim the end of my ribbon. I'm going to do 12-inch tails. You pinch that together and you twist. You guys see what I'm doing? Let me maybe back a little bit. Okay, that might be better. Let me see. There we go. That's much better. I didn't even know I could do that. So there we go. Okay, I'm gonna go with 7-inch loops. Twist it in the middle. Seven inches and twist. So I'm gonna pull these up and out of my way. Seven inches and twist. Inches and twist. And I'm also going to move these up and out of the way. Okay? And we're going to do one more because this is our 3, 2, 1 bow. 7 inches and twist. Seven inches, and you don't have to twist that last one. You just pull it straight down. We're going to go ahead and pin our ribbon before we move on. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our purple ribbon that says Eek, and it has skulls and candy corn and lime green bats. It has little spider webs. It says boo. It has jack-o'-lanterns. It is cute. It's really cute. And this is where the recipe is really up to you. You could go back in with another 2.5-inch ribbon. I'm not, I chose 1.5-inch ribbon, and that's just my choice. I'm gonna go ahead and cut the end of this ribbon. like we did the other. You want to make your tail for this one just a little bit shorter than the first one. So we need 2 loops on both sides. And you're going to make your loops just a little bit smaller than your first set of loops. Just a bit. Okay. We're going to pull that down and cut it off. And we're going to pin our ribbon. And I'll show you where we are so far. This is where our bow is so far. Cute. Okay. So it's a 3, 2, 1 bow, right? So now we're going to go in with this. Another 1.5 inch. And finish off this bow. I'm going to go ahead and dovetail the end. So we have our dovetail. I don't like that, so we're going to do it again. There we go. That looks good. I love this ribbon that has the purple shiny on the side and the black and white stripe. Love that. Again, you're going to make your tails just smaller. Twist. And we're only doing 1 loop. Since we're only doing 1 loop, we do not need to twist there. Cut the tail. This is where we are, without fluffing or moving anything around. Very cute bow. Okay, and it's a 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead, and this is where you can either use a zip tie or your chenille stem. So what I'm going to do is go in with the chenille stem, pull that up, make sure you have a firm grasp on it because you don't want to lose all the hard work that you've done. And you want to get that as tight as possible. And then you want to take this chenille stem this way. And this is the one you will use to work it into your project. I'm going to twist that in. And then I'm going to cut this because we don't need this. And then I normally just fold that over the other chenille stem. Okay, so we can fluff this bow. And I'm gonna dovetail this side. We didn't do that as we were working. And right now I'm just dovetailing the ends, and then once it's used on a project, I can decide how I want to cut it. Or if I sell this in my shop as just a bow, the person that gets the bow can decide how they want to cut, how long they need them. So I just leave them as they are. We need a contrasting ribbon to put around the center. So I'm gonna go back in with the bones. Cut a piece of that. Cut it in half. You can save this piece for your next bow. Fold that in half so you don't have a rough edge, and then you're going to tie that around the center of your bow. Then you just need to clip that off, and you're done. And that is a 3-2-1 bow. I love this ribbon with the shiny purple. That is just fun. Okay, so we're gonna make our next bow. Let me put this to the side. Let me go back through and pin my ribbon. So now we're going to go in with this ribbon, and we're just going to do a 2-1-2 bow. 2 loops in the back, 1 in the center, and 2 in the front. We're going to use this lime green first, and then we're going to go in with the polka dots with the swirls. Well, I love that. This does not have glitter on it, and this does not have glitter on it, so you need to pay attention to that as well when you're making your bows, and make sure everything's matching. Hey Chase, I'm live, just so you know. You're serenading us all. Okay. So I'm going to go in at 12 again for my tails. I forgot to tell everybody I was going live. Okay. I like to do 7-inch loops. A lot of people like 8-inch loops. I don't find that they stand up for me like I want them to. I don't like them. I always go with 7. I closed that door and it is getting very hot in here really quick. Okay, so 1 more on the back. And you don't have to twist because that's the last loop, okay? Cut this side. dovetail as I go. And we're going to come in with this ribbon. And this will be one loop. These recipes are really up to you, but this just gives you an idea. That is creased, so I'm going to cut it below the crease. Go here and twist, and this will come, I don't measure this anymore, I just come in slightly under the first set of loops. I used to measure like an inch in, and I don't do that anymore. And that's all we're doing of the pattern. And you could stop here. That's a really cute bow. But I'm gonna do the 2-1-2 like we talked about. I'm gonna come back in with that 2.5 inch ribbon for 2 more loops. I'm gonna have to turn my fan up. Hold please. Sorry guys, that was getting really hot. Too hot. Oh, that feels good. I don't know why I always forget that. I don't know if you guys could hear my granddaughter fake coughing, but that is her new favorite thing to do, and it makes me laugh. She will fake cough and then she'll look at you to see what you think about it. Can you hear squealing? That is the happiest sound on earth. Okay, so I'm going to go slightly shorter than that. I'm going back in with 2 more loops. Just a little bit shorter than that one. And you can do this with any color combination you want, and it always looks really great for any of your projects, or to hang on your lamps at the holidays, or to add to your porch for different holidays. It really adds a lot of punch to your decor when you put bows everywhere. They just look so good. It's an inexpensive way to decorate. Okay. Go back down there. And this is where we are with the 2-1-2. It just adds that little pop of color coming out. And I love it. Okay, so we're gonna go in with our stem to secure it. Like I said before, you want to get that as tight as humanly possible. I don't have a ton of hand strength. And then you want to put your chenille stem over. That will work into your projects or be used to decorate. Whatever it is you're going to decorate. I think my hubby's home. Flip that over. That's what the back looks like. I'm going gonna fluff it for you guys to see it. And I have one more bow to show you guys. I'm gonna use this ribbon for the coordinating ribbon to tie off the center. Just fold that in half. Okay. I kind of run it on my table to give it that good crease. Just came apart. Let's try it again. Okay, and then you just go in through the center of your bow and tie it off in the back, and then no one can see your mechanics. Gives it a really nice finished look. Some of the bows that I make, the really big bows that I make for myself, I don't even do this because by the time I fluff it, you can't see it, but every single bow that I sell, I always do this. We're just fluffing it out. And you guys, if you have your bow tied off correctly, you should be able to really get in there and fluff your bow. You shouldn't tug on your bow and it come apart ever. So you should be able to work with it however you like. That little pop of color is cute in there. So that is our 212. And you can do anything with your bows. I love adding little things hanging here. So you could hang whatever you like. If you're doing witches or bats. Let me show you what I got from the Dollar Tree. I could not believe they had these. I've already started painting a couple of them. They have wood cutouts for ornaments for you to make a Halloween tree this year. So I already painted this one. I'm going to do some in white, but they have 5 per bag for $1. They have the jack-o'-lanterns, the witches' hats. I'm going to glitter these, paint and glitter those. We could do that together. They have the cat, and they have these ghosts. I'm going to glitter these. These are adorable. I can't believe this was at Dollar Tree. But this is a great example of something that you can paint and hang from your bow, and look how cute that would be. So you would hang it from the center, from here, before you put this on, and it's adorable. But you need to see if your Dollar Tree has these, because that's crazy at the Dollar Tree. Okay. Oh, and they actually come with the little strings to hang them. So it's a complete little set. Okay. Moving on. So we did a 3, 2, 1. We did a 2, 1, 2. What are we gonna do now? Let's see. Do I have enough on here? We'll try. We can try. So I'm going to move this one out of the way. We'll go back over these at the end and see what we've made. Okay. Going in with this one first. And I'm just going to cut this one at an angle instead of doing the dovetail. We're just going to cut it at an angle. Let's do, instead of just using these two, let's bring this back in and this back in. And we'll put the Greek key on it. Let's do that. Let's make a big bow. Oh, let's make a funky bow. Okay. So now I'm doing 8-inch tails. Pinch it together. Flip it. And put it into your bow maker. I'm going to do 7-inch tails. 7-inch tails. Looks like we're going to have just enough ribbon, actually. Sam's Club and Costco have their Christmas ribbon in most areas. Okay, so you want to check that out. I think I'm going to try to go check that out tomorrow. So you have this tail coming down, so you're going to put this tail up. And we're going to cut that up there, just at an angle. Hey, Hannah. All right, we're going to go in with our Greek key. It's turning my whole board because that is, this is a 50-yard roll. All right. I wish all of my ribbon came in that size. It lasts forever. So this tail is going down, this tail is going up. So you're going to go up the opposite side and twist. I'm going to do one loop on either side. And then you want this tail to come down. So by the time you get to this point, your tail should make an X. There should be one up here, one down here, and one down here. Make sense? I love these bows. They are one of my favorite. I put 3 of these together on a wreath when I make them. And they are cute. So cute. This ribbon is actually just bending my pen. Okay. So now I have to decide what we want to go back in with. And I think we're going to go in with the bones. Do I want to go in with the bones? No, I don't. I'm going to go in with these purple eyeballs. Now this ribbon is shiny, so you wouldn't want it to be the only shiny ribbon in this bow. And when we put this in with the shiny purple around it, it's going to pull these together. And I want one ribbon between them, so I would put this ribbon between them that doesn't have any glitter. It's not shiny at all. These two would be on the other ends of that, and then the shiny from this purple ties into these, the eyeball ribbon. Does that make sense? So now we're going back down to this corner again. Oh, I dovetailed that. We're not doing dovetails. We're just doing a diagonal cut. Go back down to the where you started with the tail. Twist. And this ribbon, I'm going to go back to 4 loops. Okay? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this tail went down, so we're going to go to the opposite side and take this one back up. I like this ribbon. It is cute. You guys, speaking of Dollar Tree, how cute is this ribbon? And Dollar Tree had, in the Halloween section, ornaments that had a theme. So they were either green or orange or purple. And they were glittered. And 2 ornaments in the pack, I think it was like 5 to a pack, had eyeballs, huge eyeballs painted on them, just like this. It would match this perfectly. And it was adorable. They were cute. And who doesn't like balls on their wreath? I'm just saying. Okay. That's already cut at an angle. So this one's going to go up where the Greek key tail was. And we're going to do one of these. One loop. Here's where we are. That is so cute. It's screaming Halloween. I love anything that has black and white in it because everything just pops off of it. And to finish it off, we're going in with this one. This is why I love these bows. They are so much fun. A lot of people say they have a hard time figuring out how to match ribbon. So, this is how that works. When you pick your main ribbon, okay, the first thing we picked was the green and black. So this ribbon has the green and black, okay? So that's why they make sense. I'm gonna put these where you can see them, hopefully. Green and black, this has green and black. This has purple, this ribbon that we just talked about, and this has purple. This has purple, it has black and white, and this is black and white. And you can build like that as long as your heart is content. And we already talked about how to know what to do with glitter and something that does not have glitter. So this bow that doesn't have any glitter in it, you would not want to put a ribbon in this bow that has glitter in it. Does that make sense? Okay, last ribbon. Cut it at an angle. Get the angle right the first time. So the tails went this way, so we're going back this way. And twist. And twist. And you could make that with 4 loops. I'm doing 2. We're going to go in with our chenille stem and tie this off. These are thicker. You have to be very careful to hold them so they don't fall apart. See how that is stacked like that down the middle? That is what the Easy Bow is so good at. It's hard to do that with your hands. A lot of people make bows with their hands, but not me. And I almost just pulled my entire bow apart talking. Okay, gonna put this across the back because we don't know what we're doing with this bow right now. We're just making some for stock. This bow is so cute it might end up in my dining room or my foyer. We will see, but I might be keeping this one. fold that over. And then we need ribbon for the middle to cover up our chenille stem. And I think I'm going to go with the Greek key. Actually, where is a scrap we've already used? Because we might as well use our scrap. Be cute with the bones. Let's just go in with that. And just don't forget when you're making your bows, your recipes for your bows are your personal preference. There aren't really any rules unless you're making a specific bow like the Terry bow or the Damon bow and you're going for a very specific look. Just play with your ribbon until you get what you like. And figure out the style that you love and all of those things. So then I kind of pull my tails back through here that were all in an X. I pull them back through the bow. So they're kind of, I feed them throughout different places. And I'm going to go ahead and cut them off. I normally don't do this until it's on the project, but for you to really get an appreciation for it, I need to go ahead and cut the tails for you. Okay. That could be cut shorter for sure. And there we go. It's a little bit more funky, but it is cute. It's a lot more colorful. So that's what we made today, a funky bow. We made our 3, 2, 1, 3 loops, 2 loops, and 1 loop. That makes a really pretty bow. And make your tails longer than you think you're going to need them, and then come back in and cut them, okay? You'll never regret that. And then this is our 2, 1, 2 that has just a little pop of color in there. So I wanted to jump on tonight and make a few bows with you guys, and we will get together this weekend, and I have no idea what we will get into, but I will see you later. Bye.